Man, oh man. Okay, guys. Let me just go ahead and really let's talk about this, okay? I've had a lot of people, man. Probably in my world, a lot of people, like 10, about 10 dudes asked me about my thoughts on Stephen A. Smith and the whole Ryan Garcia debacle. Um, First of all, I want to start out by saying salute to Stephen A. Smith for signing a 5-year, $125 million contract. As a black man, I'm glad that another black man can command that kind of money. It's just what it is. I I really applaud that because it's 2024 and we know that opportunities for blacks are just that, for a black man, that's incredible. Okay? It's very incredible. And I applaud. I applaud him for being able to go out there and command that kind of pay. He figured out that, hey, I'm making a lot less than Pat McAfee. I should be making more because I'm doing more, and I just think they need to pay me for what I'm worth. And I applaud that. He made these people pay him, what he thought he was worth. And a lot of people just were saying, he should have just took the 90 million. He should have took the 90 million. Well, should he have taken it? Because he's got $35 more million. Would you rather have 90 million or 125 million over 5 years? I mean, what would you rather have? And I know like $18 million a year for anybody, that's a lot of money. For somebody who don't have it, that's plenty. So I can understand the common man saying take the money, but I think he knew, okay, that the ball was in his court. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. He's getting $125 million. My question now is, how much more of a sellout is he going to be? Because, when he was getting 12 million, he's a real sellout. 12 million a year, real sellout. Extremely real sellout. That's just what it is. That's what he is. It's like on every single solitary damn issue, this man cannot help but to be anti-black on every last one of them. And this is crazy, man. Like, you start thinking, well, damn, do you have to be fucking anti-black on every single solitary thing? Everything. Now, I'm not against criticism of black people, because I do it. My problem with Stephen A. Smith is that he criticizes black people, and that's all he criticizes. Like, he don't criticize anybody else. And I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, are black people the only one that's fucking up out here? No, he won't criticize or go in on anybody non-black. And I've noticed that's his method. That's what he does. That's what he does. Same with guys like Jason Whitlock, okay? Same with, guys like, what's that other sellout name? I forgot his name. Name in my head. What's his name, man? Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens. It's like they all go in hard on black people, but they don't have no vitriol for anybody non-black. They don't have it. And so you get in this conundrum and you start thinking, well, damn, are black people the only ones messing up? And then you gotta snap out of it. No. That's not right. Okay? Like, where is the vitriol for everybody? Like, Stephen A. Smith had no smoke for Josh Giddey. Nothing. This man out here dating underage girls. Didn't say anything about it. We need to be responsible. As journalists, we need to be responsible and get all the facts. All the facts out there. Still, nothing. Dana White slapped his wife up in front of the world. Nope. I love Dana White. And I had to call Dana White and I had to tell him that I'm going to talk about this today. And then made excuses for Dana White. Ryan Garcia goes out on a 3-hour racist tirade. Guys, that's a record. Nobody, no athlete, nobody has ever given a 3-hour racist tirade and not had on a white hood. Nobody. Ryan Garcia made history for all the wrong things. Made history for the wrong thing. Stephen A. Smith defended the guy I just think he just needs some help. Like the boy said he don't like you. He don't like your kind. Okay? He don't like you. He don't like your kind. That's what this boy said. And you saying he need help. I feel nothing. He don't need help. Ryan Garcia deserves anything that's not good that comes to him. He deserves it. I don't have any sympathy for him. Why? And I rock with the Haneys. But I disagree with Bill Haney's perception of what needed to happen to Ryan. Bill Haney said he needs some help. Ryan Garcia don't need no help. Okay? Ryan Garcia pretty much need his ass whooped. Okay? Or he need a wake-up call. See, a guy like Ryan Garcia, he need to be stripped of everything. He need to be stripped of every single solitary thing that he has. He need to be stripped of it. And when that cash flow run out, because Ryan Garcia run around here calling everybody broke, when that cash flow run out, when everything run out, and when the opportunities dry up, okay, Ryan Garcia is going to have a totally different attitude toward black people. It reminds me of the deal with like Rosa Parks. And guys, if y'all know anything about history back in the days, y'all know the story. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat, to a white person. She refused to do it. And she continued to sit there. She got arrested. Everybody know the story. Well, see, black people were on code back then. Black people started riding the bus. They stopped riding the bus. Now, you had a couple of sellouts that would just get on the bus anyway. But for the most part, a lot of black people stopped riding the bus. Well, what happened? Because the bus line was being so racist, they figured out, I'm losing a lot of money. I'm losing a lot of money, okay, by not allowing black people to sit where they want to sit on the bus. So when they realized they were losing so much money because the black passengers wasn't occupying the bus, they had to go back and make that change. Like, hey, black people, folks, they can sit where they want to sit. It's common sense. Racism don't sell. Whether you like it or don't like it, or whether you want to believe that, racism don't sell. It don't. And companies, they want to distance themselves from racists. That's what they want to do. They want to distance anybody with the ideology, anybody that's got their hand in that. They want to distance themselves from those people because they know that they're going to alienate the minorities, the black people, or any other people that come and frequent the business. They know that. And these companies know that if people suspect that they are, defending a racist, guess what? They're not going to patronize those businesses. That's what it is. It's amazing how Stephen H. Smith flipped this around to make Ryan Garcia the damn victim. It's amazing. It's amazing that this man somehow managed to paint Ryan Garcia as a victim after a 3-hour racist tirade. Damnest thing ever seen. I mean, I always wondered for fucking once, could Stephen A. Smith actually be black for just a minute? Like, I wonder if Stephen A. Smith just for a minute could just be black for 1 minute and just actually not be so anti-black when people wrong black people, when people offend black people. He's always got to put on a cape. He's always got to put on his Captain America suit, his Superman cape, and start caping for the same people that say they don't like you. They don't like us as a race. This man will always find a way to cape for these people. And I guess there's more money in being a sellout. It's more money in that. It's a big business. Being a sellout is a big business. And I guess Stephen A. Smith wants some of that money. He wants some of that sellout money. It's amazing, man. And it's like you look at this guy and you think to yourself, you listen to Stephen A. Smith's backstory on, how he came up from nothing into, you're drawn into that story because he really did, work his way up to the top. He really did do what was necessary to get to the level that he's at now. Like Stephen A. Smith worked hard to get to where he is. And then it's like, man, instead of inspiring black people, it's almost like he's disgusting black people. Like people find him disgusting. People find him repulsive. Like Stephen A. Smith is a dog. Okay? He's just a dog for these people. And it's like they send the attack dog loose. Stephen A. Smith go do all the dirty work for these folks. He do all the dirty work for these folks. And what happens, man? He's sitting there. See, one day, this man, he gonna get a huge wake-up call. Stephen A. Smith is going to get a gigantic wake-up call. And I'm telling y'all, man, it's gonna be like what happened with OJ. You remember when OJ, when he was alive, he got that wake-up call? And then OJ started talking about, man, I'm just gonna rely on my people. But the people weren't trying to hear all that from OJ. My people gonna buy my book. My people this. See, OJ started talking about my people, my people, my people. Stephen A. Smith, he gonna hit a brick wall. He's going to get that wake-up call. And when this boy gets that wake-up call, it's gonna be bad. And you know what? When the same people turn against him, and they've already turned against him. See, that's the thing. They've already turned against this guy before. Remember with the whole thing, I don't think women should be putting their hand on men. And when he said that, and everybody know, and their mama understood what Stephen A. Smith meant. We understood the context and what he meant. Okay, women, keep your hands to yourself. Okay, don't be in here smacking no man. Don't be slapping him in his face and then think that he's not going to retaliate. No, you don't do that. You keep your hands off. See, we all as men, we knew that. But the feminists, boy, they tore him up. Them feminists told him up, had the man sitting there apologizing, begging for his job. Came back a broken man. They broke Stephen A. Well, I don't know. I think Stephen A. got broke years before that. But I think he was on his way to being broke, like broken. I'm talking about broken in half. Like folks, really fathom, okay? What is going through his mind? It's almost like he's speaking, and when he speaks on non-blacks, he'll speak in a way where he's not offending these people. Like where he just don't want to offend and rock the boat with these people because I got to talk to these people. Hey, I know so-and-so. I know that person. I know this person. Okay, and I don't want these people to think that, that I'm like the typical black person, that I'm anti everything. I'm pro-black and everything. I don't want these people to feel uncomfortable around me. See, that's kind of how I feel. Like Stephen A. Smith is walking on eggshells. It's just a matter of time. And you guys notice, man, the shift. Shannon Sharp don't get it right all the time. But at least Shannon Sharp isn't afraid to speak on certain things. Like Shannon Sharp will touch some of those subjects that Stephen A. Smith won't touch. They don't touch them all, but Stephen A. Smith won't even go near them. And it's like, dude, why the reluctance? But he's scared of these people. Stephen A. Smith, he's afraid of these people, man. Because these people, they got the power to cancel this guy. And whether I don't care if you're a supporter of Stephen A. Smith or not, folks, that's just what it is. These folks, they have the power to cancel him and just take everything that he worked for. And Stephen A. Smith really don't want that. But I'm going to tell you before the day turns into night, I keep telling y'all, Stephen A. Smith going to pull up in a black function. I promise you he is. And brothers ain't going to hear that no more. Y'all remember when Tommy Sotomayor called himself showing up at a black function in New York and somebody punched him in his mouth? Like somebody stole off on him and punched him right in his face? Stephen A. Smith is going to mess up because he'll try to go into the non-black community and make those people happy. And then, he'll try to come to the black community and be down with the brothers. Man, look, brothers ain't going to stand for that too much more. Brothers ain't going to stand for that too much more. Stephen A. Smith better watch it. This man got a habit of threatening players. Talking about he going to do this and do that, and you don't want to make an enemy out of me and all this other stuff. Like, he's headed for destruction. And yes, the money is great. The money is going to be great for this man. But what about the headache? Like Stephen A., if he probably won't hit his video, and I can give a damn. But when you make this stuff, people really do want to come. They want to come get you. They want to. You don't think these people really want to come and do something to you? You don't believe it? They want to. But the average person, they just don't want to go to jail for whooping your ass. That's what it is. They just don't want to go to jail for whooping your ass. So everybody kind of stand down. But you're going to find that one brother that ain't got nothing to lose. You're going to find him. And that's the brother that's going to crack you right upside your hairline.